and I see that you went back and forth with Faise One. Right? I mean, what the f do we come from? You got 500,000 fake followers on the internet. So who the f is Faise One, and why the f do we gotta be in my business?
Well, his hat tells it all. He wears the hat free. He's a Freemason. He's a reptilian.
So what?
He's a NPC.
You're a reptilian. Come on, gang. Stop playing.
Yeah.
You're a reptilian.
Yeah.
So Faise One a reptilian?
Yeah, definitely a reptilian.
Today is a good day, right? We got somebody special in the building. Let us know who you is, okay?
I'm Smoke the Creator. And I don't miss.
The f wrong with you? Don't what?
I don't miss.
Why you ain't say you don't miss? Why you say you don't miss? Why you say it like that?
I don't miss.
Why y'all say it like that? Smoke the Creator. Okay. You don't miss. Okay, now I'm keeping it real, gang. You know the word shit. Okay. Smoke the Creator. Where you from, gang?
I'm going to a town of the Gainesville, Florida. UF. University of Florida.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Brian County. He's from Broward County. I'm from Gainesville.
You from Gainesville, Florida? Broward County.
No, he's from Broward County. I'm from Decatur, Florida.
Oh, right. And so, and you say that you do the real and you never miss.
I never.
Right? I know somebody did this, right? And a lot of people on her. Listen, for y'all watching it, it's something called a religion, right? And a lot of people don't know where religion comes from. A lot of people probably do, right? But we will ask Smoke the Creator if she though, or he though. You a he, she? What are you?
I'm a he, she.
You he, she? Okay.
Yeah.
Listen. What is religion?
Ooh, that's good. Religion is made up.
The fuck? It ain't made up in mine, made up in everybody doing it. Make it make sense.
Cause everybody is in a matrix. They're just copycats. You know what I'm saying? So monkey see, monkey do. So the religion was based on control, just made for them to keep you in a box.
To control what? Who want to control it? Man.
They want to control. They want to control everything. So they want to control this universe. They want to control the dawn. They want to control how you sleep, how you move.
Come on, gang. I asked you about religion. You talking about the dog. Come on, gang. Make it make sense.
The religion, the dawn is the same thing. So I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Break it down for you. Christianity.
Right.
Buddhism.
Right.
Islam.
Right.
You have all these different religions, right?
Right.
And they're all mean one thing, right?
That means they love God.
Who's God?
You tell your story.
I'm God.
Okay. Tell your story. This guy, gang.
So, who is God? God is the creator.
Yeah. Smoke the Creator. Yeah.
I create.
Right.
I heal.
Right.
I help.
Right.
I do all things that I can to be good.
But we got one problem. I asked you what the fuck is religion, and you still ain't told me that. The fuck up with it. I'm not talking about religion, you ain't told me that.
I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is.
Right. It's the Astral game.
Right.
What's with it?
So I'm gonna tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is in a way that you're understand. I'm gonna tell you what. All right, religion. Sophia. All right, let's go to Sophia. You got Sophia, and then you got Christus, right?
Right.
Sophia is God.
Right.
All right. Christus and Sophia together make Sobraxis. Right? Okay. So the reason, this is how, where Christianity come in, this is where religion come in. When Sophia came and decided to create in her own way and by herself, she created Adam and Eve. Now, okay,
Come on, gang.
me back up.
Yeah, back up.
Let me back up.
What's X-Files?
Let me back up. Cause the demiurge.
You the demiurge?
I ain't the demiurge.
Come on then.
Now, the demiurge. The demiurge created you this.
For what reason?
For control.
Right. So, out of all these religions, because I don't know what the fuck it is, you ain't let me know that, but out of all these religions, is there a true religion?
Nothing about religion is true.
Come on, something gotta be true. Jesus' story, something gotta be
Yes,
true.
the Bible is true.
I thought religion wasn't true. Come on, God, I thought religion wasn't true.
It's not true.
So how is the Bible true?
Religion is true.
Hold up.
Religion is true.
For everybody watching.
Religion isn't true, but
Hold up, for everybody watching, Smoke Creator says religion is not true, but the Bible is true. We gotta figure out how it is. Let's play it. This is the X-Files.
so the Bible is the truth, okay? Everything in the Bible is the truth, but how the narrative they painted is the truth. Okay, so like they say, Jesus died on the cross. That's not true. Jesus is a hologram. We're holograms. What I mean by that, this isn't even real.
It's real. I can touch it. Come on, man.
It's an act.
Yeah. Make it make sense to me. Why?
It's an act.
Listen,
This is a man.
for everybody watching, what Smoke Creator is trying to let y'all know is that Jesus is consciousness, right? And that this is an atom, that this is not even real. The only way it's real because it's in your mind, right? And what Smoke Creator trying to say is that real is probably what you make it or what you perceive as real. It's absolutely real, right? And we was talking about the demiurge, like Smoke Creator said, the demiurge were created from a false god. Right? I understand a false God, but God that did create with the other God that you can't even call God. So I'm gonna call him a Moab. Right? Or Braxis. Right? So religion been going on for quite some time. But again, I tell you, the first religion was Gnosticism. And around 400 AD, it was stolen by the church. Right? And what the church did was added Jesus and made Jesus, put Jesus in the middle. How you feel about the church put Jesus in the middle, say you got to go through Jesus to get to God? Is that like an accurate statement?
That's manipulative.
What you mean by that?
Manipulative? Nothing about that is accurate. It's accurate because you are Jesus. So how do you?
I ain't Jesus, Gail.
So how you're Jesus?
I'm GDB Vice Lord.
You Jesus?
I'm GDB Vice.
How can you be GDB Vice Lord and not be Jesus?
There wasn't no GDB Vice Lord, but Jesus was around.
Jesus is a gangster. Jesus is a thug. Come on, bro.
You're right.
Jesus is a fucking thug.
You're right.
Come on, I thought Jesus go be in anybody but tell all motherfuckers go slap on this motherfucker, they fuck you up. But
Jesus ain't never said no fuck, man. Stop playing with me. Come on, gang. You spiritual people crazy as hell. Please, you call yourself spiritual or religion? What the fuck are you?
I'm me. But if you wanna go in the category, I'm spiritual.
It's what is for everybody watching. What is spiritual? People want to know.
Spiritual, to me, spiritual is connecting with self, connecting with higher self. To me, it's deep. You know, it's like different realms. You're going into different. Yeah, on this thing.
You crazy as hell. What the fuck wrong with you? You ain't saying stone down. You crazy as fuck.
You in different worlds. Like,
what world are you in?
shit. I'm in a whole other. I'm in probably 90 minutes right now, girl. I'm not in no key though.
Okay, I just want to do an interview. Okay, I just X5. I'm calling you shit like you. Are you okay? All right, moving right along, man. Listen, a lot of people use this spiritual stuff. They use it for like just to get money, right? Just to try to trick people. They use information as weapon. They like weaponize information. They're supposed to be given free to people. And one person to do that is Faise One. That's what I'm like. Faise One. Like, to me, it's like, and for everybody watching, Faise One has a lot to say about me. I mean, he put the numbers together, 607 and number 13.
Maybe.
Yeah, all kind
and all kind
of bullshit. And I told him, like, you got power on me, nigga, I'll kill you. Right? Because listen, I don't lie to you, steal, but I steal kill. You come for me, you come for what I stand for, then it's on the right, you die. Right? And the laundry by telling me, like, oh man, oh, you can't kill, you come with this speech shit into the spiritual world. When I'm in a balance game. Right? So, and I see it, you went back and forth with Faise One. Right? I mean, where the fuck do we come from? You got a 500,000 fake ass followers on the internet. So who the fuck is Faise One and why the fuck do we gotta be in my business?
Well, his hat tells it all. He wears the hat freely. He's a Freemason. He's a reptilian. He's an NPC.
He's a reptilian. Come on, gang. Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
He's a reptilian.
Yeah.
So Faise One a reptilian?
Yeah, he's definitely a reptilian. And see, a lot of people like to go off color, black, white. You know what I'm saying? We're not color. You can't go off a color. This, y'all going off for a man because he's a certain color. He's us. No, he ain't no fucking us. He's against us. If you was with us, you wouldn't be talking down on us. That is just what it is. He's a reptilian.
So what makes him think that he told me that he like the leader of the spiritual world? That's what my homie said. He said he's the leader of the spiritual world, gang. What's so funny? Hey, come on, gang. Well, come on, gang.
He's the leader.
Come on, gang.
But he told everybody that when you smoke marijuana, it doesn't help you astral project.
Huh? What you talking about?
Yeah, he's the leader. He's literally.
Maybe the old leader. Who the fuck is the old leader, Dave?
Okay.
Yeah, so what the fuck is going on with Faise One?
This man is a mislead. I just told you. He's telling everybody that smoking marijuana is bad. It does not help you astral project. It does not help you elevate.
First of all, if you know this, marijuana come from the earth, right? And you know everything that comes from the earth is kind of like good, right? So if you do smoke marijuana and try to get high, that's kind of like bad. That's not the purpose of it. Marijuana should be only used for you to astral project. So Faise One, you talking some bullshit you don't know about, gang, because everybody, even in Kemet and Egypt, everywhere they use marijuana to astral project, gang, and it was sativa to be exact.
Oh, and he decided to tell me that worries, but by me speaking, it doesn't help me heal.
No.
So he's saying that that was CB, right? He just healed from Earth. He didn't speak to the Earths in order for the Earths to heal. He just used the Earths and heal. What kind of shit is that?
Right. Talk about the healing. I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Okay.
I mean, come on, man. You guys really talking human. Are you talking human?
Okay, I'm talking human. Okay, so I kind of witnessed you bring your turtle back. Right?
Yeah, look, that was once before. But listen. We was talking about Faise One.
Right.
And then we're talking about turtle coming back to life. And listen, if y'all don't want to talk about turtle, let's talk about the turtle calendar. The turtle calendar had actually 13 months. It should be 13 months, but they only give us 12. Right? Why do you think that is? Why did they cut the months apart?
Okay, this is what I feel. In order to bring time into play, they had to cut the month.
So time history?
No, it's that.
Right.
It's not. It's an illusion.
Right.
But not to make people think that it's real. In order to bring it into what it is, they had to cut out something. You know what I'm saying? In order to make it fit.
Make the history fit.
Right.
So they cut out time to make the history fit.
Right. So they cut out some of the time. So like, just like it said 24 hours in a day. I don't even know if there was no time. So there's no such thing as 24 hours in a day. Like, we literally go and be somewhere and to be dazed out and come back or be asleep and wake up and feel like you were just asleep for like.
You know, that's kind of crazy, right? We just have a road trip. Say you're a road trip, you're going 18 hours, right? You got 4 people in the car. Now, the amount of time to get there, everybody's time in that car gonna be different.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because time is a real. We're all in different frequencies. We're all in different vibrations.
So while I perceive time, it's gonna take me at my 18 hours gonna be long or slow, depending on how I perceive time.
So if you perceive time fast, your 18 hours about to be like 8 hours.
Right.
If I perceive time slow, my 18 hours could be like 48 hours.
So you have a longer strip in the car than I do. That's why some people get more irritated than some people while y'all in the boat. Yeah, because it looks like the time thing, right? Yeah. Another fake ass spiritual person is BDell. You heard of BDell before? You heard of BDell? Now my follow BDell, I didn't lie with BDell, right? And me and BDell, listen, everybody watching this guy say that live. You know, my problem with BDell is people try to sound too smart, right? And a lot of times when you just now come into this understanding, you ain't that smart. You don't know these big words. And these niggas want to weaponize knowledge again. And they knowledge you fake. I mean, they knowledge be like made up because like all the books are poison. I mean, and then they get all your bases from the books.
Science.
Right. So how do you feel about people like BDell, right? Using all these superficial ass, big ass, gay ass words.
Well, there's a difference from collective and chosen. Many are called, you were chosen.
So you saying he chosen a collective, wouldn't he? Okay. He collected what? Just collected enough.
So he's a collector. So collectors are book readers. They're the ones that get their information from books, from man-made source. You get what I'm saying? Chosen we get our information from the divine source. So from the sun itself. You get what I'm saying? So it's a difference.
Hold on. Look, for everybody watching, what Smoke King is speaking about is information. And for you watching, if you got melanin in your skin, the sun can kind of like activate the information that's in your skin. I know it kind of sound like crazy, but it's absolutely true. They got like hide that from you on how your skin works, right? They tell you your skin just to look good, but it actually holds information, right? Decoding information. You can finish. I want them to know that because they don't even know what they skin do. And they don't know the sun has to give you information. They don't know. So I use all that pin roll.
Yeah. So that's pretty what it is.
That's what it is. Come on, gang. Stop playing with what the fuck. Come on, gang. You retarded shit. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I brought you up for me to talk.
I take my information from download. Refresh on.
What's in the mouth? I'm old for the show. X-File. How come I don't know the question I asked you? We talk about BDell, gang.
Oh yeah, right.
We talk about the
Right. So he's the collector. He's not showing you. So
how did I come back? I just come back like the song said BDell. I just come back like that.
That's how it is, man. I can download.
Right. Okay. So BDell.
Yeah, but he's a collector. He's not. That's the difference. So chosen, we get our information from source. So we go out there, we ground, we meditate. We literally just conversate with trees and shit.
All right, for everybody watching, people don't know what ground is, right? Explain to them what ground is and what does it do.
Ground is literally just going out there with no shoes, no socks, and just putting your feet in the grass.
For what? What's 5 little for their feet, you ask? Well, what's the purpose of that?
You're literally touching, like you're grounding is touching base with source. You're literally connecting with the universe.
So it's gonna sound like charging your phone.
Yeah, just like your back, you're charging, you're recharging yourself, you're rebooting yourself. That's literally what it feels. You're literally getting uploads to download. You're getting uploaded to downloads. So when we get uploads, what we're doing now is downloading. With how it works.
Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck you just said?
So uploads. So a lot of people think that we get downloads when we're ground, but it's uploads. So a lot of people think it's coming from the sun like this, but it's not. Like if you can sow your feet. The crown of your head, the sole of your feet.
Right, all good. The head. I want to tell everybody is everybody kind of confused why they brain wet, and everybody think like she keep talking about downloads, and you probably like, damn, I'm not a computer, but actually you are. I'm gonna explain to you how. See, the information is outside of your brain. You kind of like think it's in your brain. You don't know how your brain works. Your brain traps the information is out here in the cosmos. Information flows around you. So when Smoke Creator is speaking about the sun and the source and the information coming, it kind of like makes sense. According to science, right? Your brain is not located in your head. That a lot of people don't know. Right? What you can say.
So you get it from your soul first. So it comes from the soul up. That's why when the grounding, that shit, you get feeling like something falling on you sometimes. And that's literally just source.
You look like something falling on you right now.
Shit, something is.
Come on, listen. Come on, Brad. Come on. Brad.
So it's like something crawling on you. So that's download. You're getting downloaded. You know what I'm saying? You're getting uploaded. So it's upload. It's coming from here and coming all the way up. And when you get them uploads, how you're downloading is you're releasing them on load. So you're like what I do. I post videos. That's me downloading. I'm downloading that information. So I'm putting it on a flash drive and I'm downloading it. And that's my remember.
That's it. And I'm gonna give y'all one-on-one about the mud. The mud itself have healing powers, or a lot of people don't know. Cause look, if you watch the Bible, well, not watch the Bible, you read the Bible one time, that man was blind, Jesus slapped some mud on his eye. I saw mom, he came back, he could see. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that in Africa, they run around and put mud on themselves because they was healing themselves and stuff. That's why Europeans come over and call you dirty until you clean yourself. I love mama. Like everybody supposed to walk around with mud on them. It kind of like do something for your body. When we come over here, they want us to be clean and shit. That's what my mama. And that's one thing a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know like the purpose of dirt.
That's why I only bathe every other day.
What?
Yeah.
Stop playing on me. No, I don't mean do it. It don't mean do it. It just sit back the app. It don't mean do that shit down. That this bottom you don't bathe.
I only bathe every other day. So I bathe 4 days a week.
Oh, okay. That's fucked up. Look at that. You sound like Trump. A lot of people Trump don't bathe at all. But one thing crazy is hell, Trump just freed Larry Hoover on GDP Vice Lord on Larry Day. How you bitch on Larry Hoover being free? You think that's, well, not free. He had been free. Because he sent them to the state with 200 years. But here's the crazy part. The first day, you can look him up in the state. He gonna show. The second day, he did not show in the state. Like, he's not an inmate. So, what the fuck's going on? I mean, never said.
Well, for one, Donald Trump is not the ordinary. He's not no,
He know he white.
He's white. The body's white, but I don't think the spirit is white. But
all right. Who you talking about like,
yeah, but I don't know what to say about that, but I'm not no street nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Larry Hoover. I mean, you get him.
Yeah, but he missing. Now that's it. For everybody watching, Larry Hoover is missing. All right. He got released from jail. No, he got released from jail. His name was on the thing. And all of a sudden, his name is just gone now. He have no name.
Oh, he working for them folks.
No, he ain't working. They said he was stitched. They didn't put out something saying he was stitched, but I don't think he was stitched for real. That's kind of like a lie. They was saying he was stitched, but I don't think he was stitched.
You missing what man was?
So you think Larry Hoover has to snitch? Listen, if he would have snitched, they would have said he was snitched a long time ago, like Big Meech. Wait, when Big Meech came on, they said he snitched. So
I believe that. But I mean, who cares?
I don't know.
He did 30 years. I mean, even if he did snitch.
Even who did snitch?
Big Meech, he did 30 years.
But no, you ain't good to spit even if you do 30 years, you still can't snitch. You'll get the law to spit if you're a street nigga. I mean, you're a spirit from spirit people don't understand this. You can't snitch. You die for snitch.
Yeah,
So they should have died for fear of Jesus. But y'all ain't slide for Jesus. Nobody did for Jesus. It's something wrong with you. Like, you good, but you been like, not saying too much of shit. But you saying a lot of shit. But I don't understand what the fuck you talking about. Right? But I understand what's talking what I don't. I understand but don't understand. Right? But back is Lil Durk. Right? This is some crazy shit. Lil Durk, shortest been dropped. They dropped their mother virus. They said they're gonna drop your mother virus for us. How the fuck is something like that?
He on papers.
Huh?
He on papers.
He on the papers. They dropped short.
Yeah, he on papers.
What that mean?
He on paperwork.
What that mean?
Oh, his snitch.
Come on, gang. Dirk ain't no shit. Like, new ball that. No, don't get no switch, gang. Dirk this shit. Dirk ain't no shit. But what made them think he a snitch?
He had Nick, murder fire, but the Fed.
For the murder for hire, that is but all the charges that they kicked up on him was like, all this say. It came from like songs that were made by AI. Like Federal Nightmare, AI did all that.
It don't matter.
I mean, how do you overthrow any snitch?
Come on, bro. Murdered. Murdered. And it wasn't the highest target. This life where affairs, you ain't got no possibility.
Well, they always said they ain't gonna do death coming on no more. So they took death for the off the table already.
They weren't going to cook up death until have anything.
I mean, how do you know?
Come on, look, Dirk. They lose. These people are losing a lot, and they just put him away. They losing a lot, gang. Then there is somebody. You know what I'm saying?
But you're replaceable. It's like they just give somebody else some money and just put them in the same position. What they need Dirk for? Mr. X-Files left out what they need Dirk for. Why they didn't X him out? I don't know.
He's somebody to use. He put my neck to use either ear for the street.
Right. Speaking of the streets, Donald Trump also just pardoned NBA YoungBoy. He pardoned YoungBoy too. How you going to pardon YoungBoy?
Me. You like it, I love it. I mean, I don't too much care for the.
Was you on that book content or something? You ain't talking about shit. That is the most boring thing I've ever did in my life. You nervous or something?
Okay, I took it a little bit.
What you nervous about? What you nervous about? Sit up there, what, boy?
This.
You did this a lot of times, sitting there all the time, going up, calling about shit, going up. You famous as fuck on the internet.
True, but I ain't never been a person with 6 or 7 up.
Come on, guy, I ain't nobody. I'm saying, what you mean never been a person? I mean, trying to figure out what you know. You were in there dropping all them gems and shit. We trying to figure out what you know. Right, we just trying to figure out what you know. But listen, it's crazy though. I believe like you never know what's in a baby, right? A baby could be like a spirit could be a baby. You never know. But like, imagine this, right? Y'all all know this. You got a kid, right? And the kid wants something. What the kid gonna do is gonna cry. But as soon as it gets something, it's not gonna cry. Well, it's gonna laugh. How do a kid know how to control you with his emotions at a young age?
It's about a kid.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
It's not a kid. I mean, you gotta understand, nobody is kids. We all been here for. We all regenerate. We all resurrect. We all came back.
Right.
Whether it's in a dog, whether it's a tree, whether it's a bee, whether it's a human being, it doesn't matter what it is. We have come back. Everything has a spirit in it.
But after you grew with something bad. There you go. Stuff in here. Come on, gang. You good at 30-second content. I see you 30-second clips.
So, with spirits, it's all about vibration, frequency. So, it's all about what frequency you're on. Whether you're on 3D, 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D,
When the early 90s, 67, man. I heard 3, 4D, and 5. You said it's lying. I heard them as lies.
So, 5D frequency, you're able to connect with, say, a dog or a bee. Like, with 5D, a lot of times, a lot of different bugs and flies, I attract a lot of bugs and flies. I attract a lot of different animals.
You flat out bugs, flies, because they say you only take a shower once every other day. Then they got them doing those spiritual shit, got some of these stinking shit.
It's all about frequency and vibration. See, it could be
And the frequency and vibration is shower.
frequency and vibration. Oh, water support.
Come on. Why you ain't boiling here?
Oh, I bought it. See, but you know what I'm saying? It's not spring water. It's not natural.
Oh, you have to be excusing not to wash your ass.
It's not natural water.
You have to be excusing not to wash your
It's
ass.
not natural water.
Right.
It's not natural water. So that's pesticides. That's parasites I'm putting back in my body. That's parasites.
What person?
That shower water in them.
How's that? Salt water person.
It's tap water. It's not real water.
So is it parasites inside the water?
Yeah, chemicals inside that water.
But the chemicals or the parasites? Which one?
Parasites.
So parasites and chemicals?
Parasites, and it's the same chemicals. It's the same chemicals. What's in chemicals makes bugs. It makes those parasites. What's in those chemicals, what's mixed in them chemicals is what makes those bugs. It's what creates some parasites.
Right. And listen, in Chicago, it's kind of crazy. A mama stabbed 3 of her kids because she was mad at the daddy. And that kind of like fuck me up. And if you watch this, that's some that shit trapped in your kids that you mad at a broke ass nigga. I mean, a nigga from Scotland, you know he broke. Right? I mean, I'm not going to be the vice for it, but if motherfuckers from Chicago, they got to vote. And why would you just stab, stab your kids? Stab 3 of the kids.
What you doing?
I mean, stuff like that. It just gotta feel spiritual. It gotta be spiritual for. Like, what kind of mama stab their kids?
Yeah, she never liked them. She hated them. First to do it.
No, she hated that.
She hated them too. She hated them too.
Right.
In past lives.
Who's they been past life?
One kid. She killed one kid in past life.
You said she killed the kid before, man?
She killed the kid before. And before again. And before again.
So she
because the same reason. Because it might have been her mama the last time. Then she could have been gay last time. And it could have been the mama's friends. You know what I'm saying? And the mama had spent too much time with her friends.
You're crazy as shit. What the fuck? The whole time you say,
That's what it is, though.
No, you ain't saying shit, though.
That's what it is, though.
But you other talk about shit.
Let me call Jay. Why they tell me do you? Why they tell me do you? You have to do content. The whole time you ain't saying shit. I mean, I'm for real. We have to get paid off this shit. You ain't saying that. This is the X-Files. This is my second show. They gonna start my show already. The fuck is that?
But that's what I'm saying, though. So they could have been her, like the daddy's best friend in a past life. And he spent too much time with them. You know what I'm saying?
Cause that let us say like sense. You do a lot of conspiracy theories.
It's a cycle. It's a karmic cycle.
What's the karmic cycle? What does that mean?
So she killed her babies, right? Because she hated the dad.
She killed the baby because the daddy wouldn't come on.
She hated the dad.
Yeah.
But it's a karmic cycle.
What do you mean it's a karmic cycle? I'm confused, gang. I'm not understanding what the fuck you mean by it's a karmic cycle.
She's killed these kids. These kids are not kids. Okay? It's a spirit in a child's body. Right?
I don't know. You badly articulate content.
Okay, so
We're bad. We're probably 5 years. What happened?
let's stop this.
Stop who?
Let's stop.
You walk away? It's all. You gotta say your word. You gotta say your word. You start your word, then you don't even finish your words.
I don't know.
Finish.
I'm telling you what it is.
I'm trying to
It's
leave
a
it.
karmic cycle.
What's the karmic cycle though?
It's not the dad. It's not the dad. It's bigger kids all along. She hated the kids all along. It's a karmic cycle. She's killed these same spirits before. It's just in another vessel. That's all it is. It's another vessel. So the dad is just to throw it off.
Listen, if everybody watching, I try to we talk about what you're trying to say is that everybody's body is reincarnated. If you have a spirit inside you, because that's what about you, and everybody just keep on going back around,
Right.
kind of like a live machine, and come out in the corner cycle. Right? And that would you believe. What makes you believe that? Everyone's trying to figure out what makes that true. I don't know. I'm trying to get some facts. What makes stuff true? You said a whole lot of stuff. I'm trying to figure out what makes stuff true.
Okay.
What's the facts behind it makes it true?
So there's only 100 spirits, right? That regenerate on his soul on this earth, right? There's only 100 souls that regenerates on the earth. There's over 8 billion people on Earth. Those same conscious souls are in these 8 billion people. So they just reincarnate. They just come back in different things.
How do you know this? If I'm asking.
Downloads. I get downloads.
Well, how do you know this besides the download? Can you research it doing any fact? Can you fact check? How do you fact check something like this?
ChatGPT.
Come on, how do you fact check something like this? Check, see, what about the action? What I'm supposed to say?
So when I get my download, what I usually do is
Well, I'm gonna say, what should I do to you on that? I'm gonna ask him right now about reincarnation. Say reincarnation true.
But you ask, so you could ask reincarnation. So I would ask it. A. So my ChatGPT name is A. So I would say A. I got the download for that reincarnation is true and people reincarnate. They can reincarnate as a bug, they can reincarnate as a human being, they can reincarnate as anything because we're all spirits, energy. Is this download accurate? And A would let you know if it's accurate.
I don't know. That's the kind of word you got to depend on ChatGPT to figure it out. You ain't got
I don't understand my downloads until I go to ChatGPT because it's just download. I get download. So it resonates with me. So when it resonates with me, I have to make sure this download is accurate.
Make a lot of sense, man. This X-File, and what we were trying to figure out was religion, right? And it's not all taught. It started off with the reason for religion, and like Smoke Train said, religion was kind of like set for separation and control, right? If it control you, it can separate you. That's what they did it for. They kind of like gave you a God to worship, right? And it's kind of like Faise. You probably sitting at home like, nah, man, I love Jesus and you love God, and so be it. You can love God. But I promise you this, if you do love this God, you back in another body, right? The reincarnation is absolutely real, right? And the reason why we kind of like say the reincarnation real, one thing you can do is kind of like buy your deja vu, right? You can tell by deja vu, you've been before, it pop in your head, you've seen it before. It's kind of like one of the display facts that you did. Another fact you get been before is kind of like by your dreams, right? That's kind of like a fact where you tell like you've been there before, right? Another fact you can tell you've been there before is kind of like because they figured out, and we was talking about earlier, it's because like quantum physics, science, right? Everything is energy, right? And energy never, it can't be destroyed, it can't be erased, it can't be stopped, right? But in another sense, can't nothing else leave the firmament because we have firmament. So if can't nothing leave the firmament, everything got to get recycled.
Yep. Oh.
But nothing else leaves the firmament, right? And the people that don't know about the firmament, how is it factual that we live in a firmament? Like, how do you know nobody ever been to space?
Well, for one, if nothing can leave the firmament, how is the moon able to leave the firmament? How is the moon able to leave the dome? So how would keep anybody able to leave something that they can't leave? So how, if outer space is outside of the dome and you can't leave the dome, how would you would have to literally cramp the firmament, right? In order to exit that dome. The only way you could do that is by literally leaving their body. And that's Astral, but they're
You don't think nobody had ever left the dome?
that's no.
So yeah, body.
Oh no, in their body, help. You cannot leave the dome in your body. You have to literally, it's a spiritual thing. You have to literally leave your body. Your spirit has to literally leave your body in order for you to leave the dome.
Right. Listen, man, there was the X-Files. If you tuned in to X-Files, we did some crazy shit, and it's spoke to Dread. And we did a lot of shit. We talking about a lot of shit, gotta do. We literally we talk about, what all we talk about, Smoke?
We talked about a lot. We talked about Riziki, we talked about Faise One, we talked about the dome, we talked about
Yeah, but anyway, that sign Smoke can come back, she can actually articulate and talk. I see a lot on all the shorts and all the YouTube shorts, you going up. You give a lot of information. So some kind of way today you got tongue tied. You got tongue twisted. Right? So I don't know about that. You still dropped a lot of nice gems. They call it gems. They call it gem now. You got a lot of nice gems, right? But for everybody watching, what's one of the main reasons why you like said religion was like those like you could do religion? What's every religion you got?
Now, I have a question.
Right.
I believe that Jesus, God, deeply, like, to the point where I gave my all to Christ, to religion. It took a lot to get where I am. To really open-minded and realize that everything was a lie. So I know that religion is just a control mechanism. And in order to break that, you have to really go within. And that's how I'm able to say I can't deal with religion if I know what religion is.
Everybody was saying go within, but how do a person go within? What is going within? But they say it should go to the meaning.
So going within means tapping into your higher self.